We're at a brand new permission today, and we're going to do a little relic hunting. Supposedly there have been bullets found here. The property owners have about 50 acres. They said that they've let guys in here before and they have found bullets and stuff. So we're going to search around a little bit. It's mostly a wooded property. As you can see, it's kind of thick. I went ahead and started detecting. I've been hunting now for about 2 minutes, and I already have my first relic. It was quite deep down there, but it looks to be a Civil War bullet. I'm sure that's going to be a fired one, though. You can see it's got some rifling, looks like rifling cut into it. But yeah, that's a Burnside right there. So that's a good sign. First bullet, and we've only been here a couple minutes. So let's see what else we can find. This is pretty cool. Big iron signal right here, and I know what that is. I just kicked the leaves off of it. And this is actually a pretty cool find. This is the pin part of a pin and coupler. This is how they would put the rail cars together back in the day. A guy would actually have to physically pull this out of a coupler in order to unhook or hook up a train car, and it was a very dangerous job from what I understand. In fact, I guess people would, the workers would lose fingers like crazy doing that. Maybe we'll get lucky and find the coupler part that goes with it, but we'll definitely take that with us. I love my railroad stuff. I'm gonna set this up against a tree for now. Found the bullet right over there, so we're just gonna search this area real close and see if we can find some more good stuff. So I've been looking around for about half an hour and I haven't really found a whole lot else. There's a lot of iron in here, some beer cans and some more modern stuff, but I want to let you go ahead and take a listen. What I'm listening for, I got the Max Today Zero program, zero discrimination, maximum sensitivity. That we're gonna hear all the iron. You're gonna hear a lot of iron. Go ahead and take a listen to this. Hear all the iron. I'm listening for big iron too, in case you get a coupler or another pin. There might be something there. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, that's frozen, a lot of little pieces of tin in here too. That's probably all that was. I've been detecting for a while now, and I haven't found anything else that's good. I am finding a ton of iron, big iron things, and a lot of tin and stuff. So it was definitely building here. Unfortunately, like I said, this property has been detected before, and I think I'm just getting the scraps that somebody left behind. But let me show you a couple things. I'm finding a lot of this type of tin right here, and man, it just gives a kind of halfway decent signal. Good enough that I need to dig it in a place like this that's already been detected. And of course, big iron. I'm going to be digging some of the bigger iron. But I did just find this. This came out of the hole along with that thing. I didn't know what it was. It's not metal, it doesn't give signal. Only thing I can figure is like the cup to it inside of a shotgun shell that just happened to be buried in that hole with this, with a piece of iron. But that's got to be what it is. It looks like plastic, doesn't it? I'm really hoping we have something good here. It's a very good possibility. Hope it's not a big piece of iron. But anyway, you see I got a nice hole dug there. Whatever it is still buried. No grunts at all. Now, I'm afraid that it could be a can, like there's beer cans all over this woods like that. But this thing is still buried, so I am hoping that it's going to be good, because I do think it is actually down that deep. And I don't think a beer can is going to get down that deep. That's right in here. All right, so I have it out of the hole, and I actually don't know what it is, but it's a giant piece of cast iron. Probably pretty old. Whatever it is, it's pretty big. But looky there, we have a spoon. This is a pewter spoon. Wow, awesome. Got a hole in it. Looks like part of the handle is probably broken off. Hopefully we didn't break that ourselves. Looked like an old break, but man, that's awesome right there. Let's run the machine over it. A lot of iron in here. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Was that a walnut? That's a walnut, I guess. All right, about 15 feet from where I found that pewter spoon, and just found another piece of pewter. I actually kicked it out of the leaves. That's why I didn't get you out. I thought it might be a shotgun shell, but I'm not sure what that goes to. It's definitely not a spoon. It's very thin, but that's a good sign. That's another good signal in here. Any squeakers we can get on right now, I feel pretty happy about. Little squeaker there, popped it out of the hole, and it is just a shotgun shell base. This is a 12 gauge. That's called a low brass. And above this would have been a paper cartridge with the powder in it and the shotgun pellets. You can clean that off a little bit and we can read it. I'll get you a picture of that. actually in pretty good shape. So people actually collect these things, so I'm told. Huh, not sure what that is. I'll get you a picture, I promise. It's had a really good squeaker here, but there's already like a hole dug, so I'm suspecting it's going to be a big piece of iron down there. But as I was digging it out, and I wanted to check it, you know, it could be a beer can someone threw in there. But as I was digging it out, there's a nice piece of pottery right there. That's pretty old stuff. Whatever it is still in the hole. I suspect it's going to be iron, just like that one thing was that we already found. Because like I said, this has already been dug out. Whatever it is right in the bottom. Poke at it. Tell you what, I'm going to just put you away because I suspect it's going to be iron. I just want to show you what it is, and it is iron. It's a big sheet of tin or something. Although that's a seam right there, but there's a lot of that down in there. There could be some good stuff in there, but I'm pretty sure that's all we were hearing. All right, let's keep moving. Well, it looks like we have a coin. Hopefully it's an Indian head or something equally as cool. Maybe a flying eagle. You see, I rubbed it a little bit. You can see I took some of the green right off of it. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'm going to put that in the bag and let it dry out a little bit. And then we'll get a nice close-up with the camera before we clean it off anymore. Found this little thing here. I'm not sure what it is. I thought it might be like a modern bullet, but I don't know. I don't see any rifling cut into it. Solid. I'm not sure about this one. So I'm not sure what this thing is, but it could be interesting. It's probably could be a button? No. I was hoping it's going to be a nice Civil War button, but it's just a grommet, I do believe. That would go to like a tent or something like that, you know, some piece of canvas. Could be Civil War, but it could be more modern. It's really hard to say with these. It's kind of cool. This is iron, but I don't know if it's like a D-ring for like a harness. I thought it might be like a heel plate at first, but I don't see any holes in it for a nail, so it's probably not like a boot plate. So it's some type of little D-ring. It would have been like leather would have gone through here or something like that. Yeah, like a little buckle or something. Huh. Don't know how old that is. Could be Civil War era though. Guys, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to have to cut this hunt a little short. I was pulling on one of those great big pieces of tin, and of course it sliced into my finger, and it's very drippy right now. I'm not going to show it to you because it's quite disgusting with that black dirt. You saw pretty much everything that I found. I'll take a picture. I'll take pictures when I get home. I don't have anything to clean this thing up with, and I'm not going to stick it in my mouth because I'll show you a clean hand. You can see how dirty it is, and but I got to get that cleaned up. So I'll get back to the truck, clean it up a little bit, get it bandaged, and head home and get your picture too. I hope you enjoyed the little video. I know it wasn't much. Oh, I did get around some of the property. It made a big loop, and there are holes everywhere. So those guys that were in here apparently did pretty good, because I didn't find anything except for this corner down here where I'm at. So I don't know if I'll come back or not. Kind of have bad memories looking at this finger. Get out of here. I'm trying to get a little faint. We'll see on the next one. Sorry about the way the hunt ended yesterday. It was kind of like I cut my finger really bad. Well, not really bad, but it was bleeding like crazy on a piece of tin that was buried. So I kind of had to quit really quick. But I wanted to show you some of the finds we have, and I wanted to talk to you about something I found in another video over when I was over at Bruce's sheep and goat farm. It's a little tiny shovel. I think we talked about it. I got a lot of comments about that, so I want to discuss that with you a little bit. But basically, these are the finds. Why don't you come over and take a quick look at them. The spoon that I found that's a pewter spoon. Apparently, I did bash it with a shovel. This broke off in my bag. Now you can see it doesn't have a rat tail, which is a built-up seam right here. That would tell us it's an older pewter spoon from like the 1700s, early 1800s. It's part of the molding system and adds strength. This doesn't have it. So this could easily date back to the Civil War era, but I can't say 100% that it's from the Civil War. These bullets are definitely Civil War era. That's a Burnside carbine, a little fired, looks like a 54 caliber mini ball. Bunch of shotgun shells. I'll get you close up to the base on those, and you've seen the rest of these. This is the pin from the pin and coupling system for the railroad. All right, let's get to the shovel. What do you say? This is a standard size shovel that you would use to get ashes out of a fireplace or a wood stove or something like that. I use this one every day in my little wood stove. which is right there, and that's what I heat the house with. But if you notice, this one is a little bit smaller, and I'll be honest with you, if I had to like take ashes out of a stove with this, I think I would just give up because it would take forever. So I think this is more of a toy, although I don't know 100%. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. All right, the coin. Yeah, I want to talk to you about this coin. This is that, I think it's an Indian head penny, and we're going to take a little closer look at that. I haven't really cleaned it up since we got out of the woods. So let's go ahead and do that right now and see what we have. It's definitely an Indian head penny. I'm not going to clean it anymore right now. See 1 cent right there. You can see the leaves. That's the head. And it's got a date on there. It looks like might be 1886, which would make it post-war. But not 100%, might be 95 or something. I'll take a picture of that for you. And since I'm here in the relic room, I know we haven't been here in a while, and I got to thinking that if you guys would like, I can make some more videos and talk a little bit more about some of the things that I do and some of the things that we find and how they differ. Like, what's the difference between a Burnside carbine bullet and the mini ball? Or any other things you guys might want to talk about, you know, horseshoes, or how I display my relics. Now, if that's something you want to see, tell me what you want me to talk about. You know, I'm kind of like, I feel like everybody knows everything already because I've talked about it before, but, you know, I realize a lot of you guys probably haven't seen the videos. You know, I got like 16 or 1800 videos now, and who's got time to watch all those, right? So if you want me to make a little cheat video and talk to you again about bullets, just let me know. Or anything else, how to clean coins, I don't care. We'll do it. Just let me know in the video comments, and I'll get them cranked out for you. Thanks for watching.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby.